Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Varteta Learning Platform, and today I am going to discuss about the implementation of an algorithm about which I have just discussed in the previous video. So that one is this one. In the playlist you can go to the playlist of data structure and algorithms, and in this algorithm series you can see that yesterday I have just uploaded one moving all the zeros to the end of an array. This one was the video I just uploaded yesterday. So this one you can see, and you can understand that how we can move all the elements to the end of the array, all the zeros to the end of the array, and all the non-zero elements at the beginning of the array. So you can see that there are number of elements there, and some of them are non-zero elements like 1 2 4 6 7, and some of them are zeros. So you just need to move all the zeros to the end and all the non-zeros to the beginning of the array. Okay, so and the order should be same, right? So let's see how we can implement it. So to understand it, you can visit this video, but the implementation I'm going to discuss today. So this is the implementation of that algorithm, and it is a very simple algorithm, and I already explained it yesterday. So you will find it that it was not that kind of tough thing which you need to which you will find tough to understand. So let's see how we can do this. So this is the array having 10 elements. I have array of 10 elements. So 0 is at the beginning, there are few zeros in the middle, and there is one zero at the end, and there is one more zero here. So all these zeros should come to the end, and all these 1 2 4 6 7 9, all these should come to the beginning, right? So here what I have done, I have started a zero index and zero index which I have placed at -1, and now I have just started iterating the elements in this array, right? If my if at any point of time, if I found that my element is 0, and if I find that this n0 index is -1, then in that case I am just putting the n0 index to n index, which means I have found the first index of the 0 in my array, right? So in this algorithm, this will be 0th index when the first 0 will be found. Okay, so this will be the first index of 0, which will be 0 here. And then in the next iteration, what it will do, if n0 index is not -1, right? In that case, what it will do, it will simply find out the element, the next element, because we are moving ahead in the array to the next element. So it will see the next element, and it will replace the 0 with the next non-zero element, right? Whenever it will find the next non-zero element, like 1 is the next non-zero element, so it will find it and it will simply replace it, right? And after that, it will increment the n0th index as well. So earlier the n0 index was 0, now n0 index will be 1, and 1 will be placed here. So 1 will be well, 1 will come to the beginning of the array, and 0 will come here, right? So once you replace 1 and 0, then you can this you can increment this n0 index plus plus. You can do this, right? So basically we are swapping the non-zero element with the 0, and at the same time we are moving the 0th index to +1, right? And once you do the +1, you will find out that your 0 is at the correct position. You have all the elements, all the 0 elements at the correct position, right? So this is the way you can implement it. And then after all the things are done, you can implement, you can just print all the elements of the array, and they will be like all the non-zeros will be at the beginning and all the zeros will be at the end, right? So for this example, we can just run it and see what it gives us. The result should be as per expected. All the non-zeros should be at the beginning, and all the zeros should be at the end. Okay, so here you can see 1 2 4 6 7 9, and then all the zeros are here, right? So we can do one more extreme case, like put all the zeros in the beginning, right? And then put all the non-zeros at the end, and then see if it works or not. 10 and 11, right? So let's see if it works or not. So in this case as well, it should work perfectly fine. So here you go. You can see that all the non-zero elements are at the beginning and all the zeros are at the end, right? So with this case as well, it is working. Now put all the zeros at the end. There are 4 zeros, so now we'll put all the zeros at the end. 2 3 4, right? So this should come as it is, right? It should not do any changes to this. So this is already in the same order which we want. So 9, 6, 7, 10, 9, 11, and all the zeros at the end, right? Similarly, you can put all the zeros, few of the zeros in the middle, like 4 zeros in the middle continuously, right? And let's see what happens. Again, you have got the correct result, right? So this algorithm is perfectly working fine. So I'm just going to put this code in the description section as well, so that you can have a look into the code as well. But here as well, you can see that it's a very simple code, so you can understand it. And if you watch my previous video and then you come to this algorithm implementation, then you will find it very easy, right? That what I have done, you will be able to understand very easily, right? So that's it for today. And in the next video of algorithms, very soon I will come back and I will put some more algorithms here. They may be related to the binary search tree or anything, but it's random right now. And in the next section, like after few algorithms, I will start some topics like graph related algorithms, like red black tree related algorithms, like AVL trees. All those things I will start later on. But for few days, it will be random algorithms, right? So which are useful in our daily life, which we use to implement in our code while we work at the workplace. So that way I will keep continue it for next 1 month, and after that I will pick any one topic so that I can start on that one. Okay, so till then, have a nice day, and bye bye, and wait for the next video. Okay.